And the Wizards ready to get to work on their home court. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the New York Knicks with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
D.A., thanks a lot. And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Harkless in at the 3. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Here's Hachimura, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered. To me, if I'm Elfrid Payton, I want to capitalize from right here. Do your work in the mid-range.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Payton against Wall. Harkless the bounce pass. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Wall passes to Bonga. Left side, Bryant. Great D that time from Gibson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
To the middle. Here's Bonga. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Wizards shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Randall down low. He's covered by Hachimura. Harkless with the bucket.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Takes a 3. Tries again. And that one's good. Beal.
We are talking about a big-time athlete with great size. Bradley Beal, no problem on the glass and finish.
Now here's Payton. Randall right side. Here's Harkless. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. And again, it's New York. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ryan against Gibson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wall with a block.
Twice on the pipes, the anticipation, the athleticism. Terrific job by Wall rejecting that attempt.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Payton after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Here's Randall. Out to Payton. And there's the pass to Harkless. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Bonga. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Elfrid Payton. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. Troy Brown's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. He gets it in there.
This guy, you love to see him go up strong and finish through contact. Do work, Kevin Knox.
Here's Mahimi. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Bonga, the pass to Bertans. The quick look, no good that time. The Knicks leading by 4.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And Washington making a change here. 1:02 left in the first quarter. The drive by Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got his second basket.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Payton, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And New York making a change here. Ellington's checked in, goes up on the block. Portis in the post, working on Berton. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Brown, and good that time.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ntilikina kicks to Robinson. On the wing, Ellington. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. Wayne Ellington is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Robinson in at the 5. For the Wizards, Hachimura is checked in for Bertans. Bradley Beal comes in for Troy Brown, and it's John Wall in for Smith. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson. Harkless comes in for Bobby Portis. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. For New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you.
Count the players on one hand more dangerous in transition than John Wall.
And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. to Randall. Payton attacking. Sweet little floater. Payton's got his second bucket.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Both free throws good from Randle. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Offensive rebound. Mahimi. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Randle throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Bryant with the rebound. Washington trailing. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Beal, and the jam by Beal.
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Beal, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
The first free throw is good.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify. That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Knox. New York moving the ball around. Randle right side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randle's got 14 points.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
And it's good, 2 points. Wall's got the lead, back up to 3 now for Washington.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Passes it to Randle. To the wing on the left. Here's Knox. He has 5. From deep. Randall no good. All with it. Now Payton defending. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
What a play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Reggie Bullock comes in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Elfrid Payton.
Well, he is now in the defining years of his career. John Wall is a masterful competitor who's capable of dominating.
Here's Ntilikina. Now the pass to Robinson. Here's Knox. He's covered by Brown. Fires, high post. Knox misses. Wizards leading by 6. And here's Wall outside. Rebounded by Knox. The Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by John Wall. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Randall. To end the run. John Wall getting it done for Washington. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Bradley, good flow and good pace in the first half. Exactly the guys you want to play. What's going right?
Just open looks and being aggressive. We were able to get to the basket a few times. The guys are knocking out open shots when we had the opportunity to. I mean, the shots are actually falling tonight, so that's all it is.
They love to see it when your shots go in. Thanks, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
You have to love how they're using their heads tonight. Good ball movement, shots. Look, it's been a disciplined performance. The coaching staff has to be thrilled.
And over to Kenny, what'd you think about New York?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. And well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. 8-point game. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. the Wizards now. Wizards leading by 8. From 12 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Longev's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Wizards. Ball against Payton. Tipped away. Ball with the steal. For the finish.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Boy, great to see John Wall complete the break. For a while, we wondered what the effect of that Achilles injury would be. He shows us right there.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Randall. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Bryant. And a switcher also for New York. Bobby Portis is checked in for Julius Randle. Harkless on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. And he connects with the jumper. Harkless has got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Barrett. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Knicks. And that one falls for Wall. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Barrett following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Gibson. The pass to Ellington. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
Here's Harkless trying to get open as Gibson. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Harkless.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Teams will make substitutions. Wizards leading by 13. Here's Smith. Here's Wagner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Ellington dishes to Bullock. Poked loose. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Kevin Knox is checked in for the Knicks. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Wayne Ellington. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. Brown the pass to Payton. No good on the three. Knicks trail by 13. Out to the right wing. Here's Knox. 5 points in the game. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Wizards. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And it's Smith missing. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Now, here's Bullock. Defense is right there. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Rebound, Washington. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. For the Wizards, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Davis Bertans comes in for Mo Wagner. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Gary Payton. Then for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Portis. And it's Payton in for Ntilikina. Bryant against Robinson. Knicks trail by 14. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. .54 seconds left to play in the third. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Bullock from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smith for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And it's Bullock missing. Washington leading now by 11. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Smith against Payton. Randle outside. Now Payton. Over Smith. No good. And so it's the Washington Wizards sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Elfrid Payton is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. Knicks trail by 16. Payton the bounce pass. Here's Randall, out to Payton. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Bryant. Hachimura down low. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bullock dishes to Payton. Here's Knox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Ball. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Wizards making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Reese Harkless comes in for Kevin Knox. And Barrett subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Beal. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Payton finds Harkless. There's the 3. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bonga. Randall grabs the board.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Over in the corner, Bertans. Over Harkless. Cans the shot from the wing. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randall, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wall passes to Bertans. Count that bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Knicks trail by 20. And they double up Payton. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Count the basket.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Nice ball movement, but
Good. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
he capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall, and again it's New York.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Payton passes to Randall. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Count it. Wall's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nothing to be done on the defensive end. John Wall is just that good.
Passes it to Barrett. Beal with the steal. And here's Wall outside. It's rebounded by Payton. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ryan is checked in for Hachimura. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now here's Harkless. He's tightly guarded. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And here's Wall outside. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harkless. Harkless hits them both. Wizards leading by 18. To the paint. And finish off by Bryant.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Randall. Rebound, Washington. Bertans got 7 rebounds in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Wizards.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for John Wall.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And it's Bryant missing. And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks.
Wizards foul. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New York, Mo Harkless. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harkless. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a new group in for the Knicks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Gibson. Damian Dotson comes in for Randall. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Barrett. And it's Dennis Smith in for Elfrid Payton. That one misses.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And that one's good. Wagner
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Ellington. And he banks in the layup.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Napier missing. And so here is New York. To the middle. Here's Dotson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Payton outside. Mahimi finds Payton. For the three. No good there. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we just try to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.